EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the state capital of California, the Gold Rush city of Sacramento. But tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Bisons of Sacramento. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Saints. And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long in preparation, visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. On first down, Carmichael. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says, our guy is better than your guys, because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people, and right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now they'll audible to something else. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carmichael. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And defensively here, it's hard to overlook the fact that this is an offense that's dead last in the NFL in rushing. So this back seven's going to be tested. Heck, might be more of a back 8. No doubt about that. And they surrender the catch here and the first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Trying to connect there with Rashad White out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And you look at this Saints defense. They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defense coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
Here's 2nd and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now 3rd down and very long. Off the play fake. Carmichael. Under pressure, they got him again. Brian Brzee fought in and got him down. So now make that a 2nd sack for them on this drive.
And, Brandon, we hear it every week when we go out to do a game. Everyone talks about playing complementary football. Their offense goes down and scores. They see that, and they want to back them up, and that they did, getting 2 sacks on this first drive.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. There's Chris Olave. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up second down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Again, he finds more. There he goes, right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
18 Rattler.
Back to throw again. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
With how the coverage was positioned, up was about the only spot the quarterback had to try and deliver that pass. Just put a little too much height on it. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Going quickly out wide to Moore. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Well, they're not hiding who their central focus is on offense. Charles, he already now has 4 receptions here on this opening drive.
And I know people who are watching the game are thinking, did they forget about him in the defensive game plan? But it's actually been the opposite. They're giving him a lot of attention, but he's been very creative and savvy in his route running and finding seams and openings in order to create these completions.
Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone. Definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
won 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Off the bootleg. Carmichael. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
19 Lions.
He'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back.
It's out, it's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Now they'll change things around before the snap. To throw on 2nd down, Carmichael. And this is incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Carmichael. That is caught. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And at a 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Now this throw caught left side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
Let's go now.
They'll go up the middle with Wright. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Second down, they'll run with White. And I think the ball's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Let's go now.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. But the prodigal do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Here we go. Set. Hey, Crash. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup,
Here we go.
relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it
19.
over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
18, pioneer. Hurt.
More the motion man.
60 average. 60 average. Panther 11. Panther 11. Mustang 19.
They're going to look to throw. That pass complete to Moore. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll set up a throw. And that will be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield with man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Ready, set. Warriors 17. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Trap 50, trap 50. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got Allen. And they're going to have a first down and also well into field goal range, all the way down to the 15 here. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
In motion goes the tight end.
19 Lions. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll look to throw here on first down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Let's go.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara as the first half is winding down. And the Saints would extend their lead here just before halftime. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 to score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And quickly, they get to the line. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in first downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. But this squad, they're in a position now where their fan base gets excited when they pick up a first down. They cheer almost like they picked up a touchdown.
Throwing on first down. Carmichael. And he's taken down here by the Saints. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to throw on second down. Carmichael. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. He's on his way.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
Tries the left side and finds Olave. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. That was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Cut 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll set up to throw. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes...
Throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
A try here for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Off-play action. Carmichael. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 18 Pioneer. Riggs. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Now a throw here, hauled in. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Tag! Hurt! Riggs! Panther 11! Hurry!
Looking to throw. Carmichael. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
To throw on 3rd down. Carmichael. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First target, first catch at a 1st down. Back to throw. Carmichael. And a dump off to White. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And it's 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here.
And now an audible here into something else.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Carmichael. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 33. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Carmichael. Slant route going to be caught by Palmer. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Carmichael. Dancing to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
On 3rd down, Carmichael. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Smoke Monday. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
He'll fire deep, looking for more. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
More the man in motion.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. The Saints on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Dragon 60, 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
70 Timberwolves. 65 Cats, 65 Cats. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go Street.
Allen, the man in motion
Cup
left.
19, Cup 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And he comes back with one complete. Touchdown! Juwan Johnson. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 28-0. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. They'll find Aguara complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. First down, here's White. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action here on first down. He completes it right side of the lane. And he is going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll have a stoppage as well as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Let's go. Check smash. Check smash. Say hey. 19 tight. 19 tight. Take go.
To throw on second down. Carmichael under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's complete to Palmer. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints will have the football back.
Let's go now.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the questions are going to continue to mount for this club, no doubt. This will almost certainly be another losing effort. And the questions will become, where do they go from here? Now it looks like he'll throw here. He completes it to Olave. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll drop to throw. That's Olave bringing in another one. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that zero on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Now a 2nd and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther Street, Panther Street.
Looking to throw. Carmichael. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Smoke Monday. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
At the 47-yard line.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Rig alert, rig alert. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. backfield. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Saints, it took a while, but they finally get that first win after 4 straight losses. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next.